I going to say? First and foremost, welcome.
Welcome back.
Should we do it together? Is that okay?
We'll
Welcome
just
to
be
episode
like,
2.
yeah.
That was good. Yeah.
That was good. 1, 2, 3.
Welcome to episode 2. So thank you for making it. Thank you for listening to us. We've enjoyed the feedback. We've enjoyed anything that you guys have to tell us. Do you want to say anything?
Yeah, no, thanks for watching it. Thanks for being back to watch another episode.
Or listen.
Yeah, so we're just here.
So yes, just we want to briefly start with asking how you're feeling.
Yeah. Wait, from 1 to 10?
Yeah, 0 to 10. 0 to 10.
Okay, cool. Today or this week?
We'll say that today.
Today?
Yeah.
Today I feel like a 5.
Okay, 5's okay. I think I'm same.
Yeah, the weather's messed me up a little bit too because like it's been so hot and cold. So I'm a 5. I kind of just want to get in bed with a blanket, watch Twilight, light a candle.
That kind of mood.
Humidifier. Do you know what I mean?
Yes, and also we want to introduce behind the scenes a very good friend of ours, a very good friend of the show. We will have sbeih, who will be just, giving us any sort of what am I gonna say?
Any sort of
anything she wants, basically. She's got free reign
Say hi,
for her opinions.
Hello, guys.
And what else? I was gonna say something else. Just like a brief update on your week, so I know obviously we're sisters, so we know what each is doing.
Life.
But like anything interesting, what you've been up to, what you're doing, so that we can follow every week, like kind of.
This week I fell off a horse.
Give us context.
So I started horse riding again.
Recently.
As my family and friends will know, I am obsessed with horses.
Yeah, she made us watch this movie like 4 times before.
Spirit, shout out. In my head, I'm a horse whisperer. Like, I'm an animal whisperer. Like, there's something. Do you know what I mean? If you know, you
remember that meme that said, my toxic trait is thinking that if a lion comes, I can tame it from my good energy.
He knows me.
Yeah, that's closer.
He knows me.
She did that to us on a holiday. Funny story. Let me tell you, she did to us on holiday. Yeah. So, Kosa and I went. So Kosa and I went to an elephant sanctuary in Kenya, Nairobi. And like it was amazing. We enjoyed it. Like it was a nursery. They take them in after like their parents are killed by poachers or other kind of like situations. And the whole point is to like kind of put them back into the wildlife. So we like that aspect. Anyways, we have a good day. Watch these baby elephants, yeah. And on our way back, we have some difficulties with an Uber because the area was so
We're in like
far.
the jungle,
Basically in the jungle,
basically.
like outskirts, yeah. So then we're like, let's go. Maybe wait outside. We're all in Uber, having problems. So we literally leave the gates and we sit on like what's it called?
Curb, like on
a curb, yeah. And then we're just daydreaming. And there's a car, while we're waiting for our Uber, that's like 12 minutes, there's a car parked in front of us where we're...
It's like a van, so we can't see.
Yeah, so it's like kind of blocking our vision, yeah? And then a baboon just runs past us, yeah?
No, it
was the baboon first.
No, it was the warthog.
Well, no, it wasn't the warthog, it wasn't warthog. Nah.
What's it called?
Warthog, right?
Warthog.
Yeah, like homeboy from... Hey, yo. Nah, homeboy from... yeah. The mighty... Anyways, yeah. So anyways, it wasn't... Are we recording this differently? It was a baboon first. And I was like, whoa, we need to be aware. And then...
No, you're right. It was the baboon first. And it was a big...
No, it was
baboon.
A baboon.
No, like...
Runs past
Africa
us, yeah?
baboon.
Looks... What is it? Different types of baboons?
No, I just have to set the setting. Like, this is Africa. We're in the jungle. This
yeah.
Zoo.
It weren't no zoo.
Baboon.
Okay, calm. Yeah, anyways, yeah. So baboon just pulls up on us, yeah. G checks us with its eyes like that, yeah.
No, it went. You good?
That's what it did.
No,
yeah.
I'm not joking. Down on you guys.
It's like that, yeah. I did this. And I went mannequin challenge, yeah, because it's not me. I'm not getting banged out. Like one slap and I'm done for, innit, yeah. So, anyways, the baboon goes past us, and then Coco's like, chill. You know, I told you she's got that whole energy. She's saying,
doing that.
Look,
I'm doing this.
Yeah, I'm like, you know me. Safety is always number one priority. I'm like, yo, should we take a step back or should we go back into the gate? You know that, yeah? I'm trying to Coco, shut up and sit in it, yeah? I was like, bet.
Now, I was a bit scared though, because I don't fuck with like monkeys. You know, I have traumatic
baboons,
stories.
like, do you get it? Like, we're in the wild, and then so after that, we just saw legs. Like that, yeah? And then I did this, yeah? And then a warthog comes out. And it's looking at us, yeah? I said, there was 2 minutes, Coco.
Pause.
This one walked past us.
I can hear the music. But I don't know, is there a way to dull that from the background?
You
think it's going to pick up?
No, I can hear her singing now. Look. Because look how loud it is already without headphones.
Yeah, tell him take it down, Coco.
I'm not going to do that.
It is pretty
It's so loud, look.
Are they able to...
Look.
She's screaming her head off.
Is there a way to dull it
Let me
from
ask
the
Guy. I
phone
think I
as
can
well?
denoise it
Yeah,
though.
that's
Let's
what
just
I'm
keep
saying.
going.
Okay.
And if anything, we'll just do a
Sorry
backup
to stop
episode.
your woo-hawk.
It's just jarring though,
But
isn't
that's just
it?
like, what the fuck is going on next door? What next up? That's what I heard. See, all I heard is my soul.
Yeah, my gosh, I appreciate it. Also, next door
It's too loud.
is so
I can hear it through my pod.
super loud.
Like, put the volume down a bit,
Backup.
maybe. On both of us. Did 1 and 2. No, 1 and 2.
4, right?
Yeah, all 3. There. And mine, and number 2. There. Wait, stop. Go a bit, that's way too low. There. And then level all of them though, yeah, so they're the same. Yeah, that's good. I can hear her less now.
No, she stopped.
Okay, put it back up.
There's instruments and singing.
Stop. Down. Stop. And then level.
Oh, I
There.
hope she stops that. She stopped. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Anyways,
Sorry,
yeah.
so the warthog.
There was 2 warthogs, by the way.
First one.
Yeah.
No,
So the first one just like kind of set.
No, we heard. And then we were like, what? And the van's blocking it.
Yeah. And then
And
the
it
warthog
comes
comes
out
and it looks at us
literal,
like
like-
that. Yeah.
And we went. And then we went like that, yeah. And then that one just was like chill. So it went into the forest jungle.
And I'm like, shut it
Sue's
down. Let's go
Sue's
back
like,
inside.
I'm like, nah, we're good, man. We're
Just don't
good.
warthog. They don't want you if you don't want
I don't
them.
want you if you don't. You're good. As I'm saying that, yeah. And I didn't even hear, this one was a stealthy one, smooth criminal.
But it came from the
bro.
other side, this one.
Smooth. He came out, he said, I'm here for a problem. Came out of the bush.
And looked at us.
Like that, yeah. Me and Sue.
I was gone.
No, this one came out on violence. Like, it wasn't like he was minding his business and he saw us and he was scared. He came out and he said, you, hello, hi, why are you sitting here?
Like, who actually told you to chill? Is
No.
that, who told you to chill here?
Why are you here? Like that, literally. So Sue got up, she said, yeah, I'm gone. No, Sue was like, I'm gone.
Yeah, I didn't even talk to her. I was just, I cut.
Me?
I thought we could all read the
gone.
room.
Yeah.
Apparently not, because me, I know him.
That's what she
Stop.
did.
I know him. And I'm looking back at him, yeah. As I'm doing that, he starts charging towards us. Sue, I look to my left, Sue's gone.
If you know me, I'm a runner.
He said
Track
stay
star, I was gone.
Sue said, sister,
I don't
who?
play with animals though.
No, Sue said, sister who? No, who? Goodbye.
I was just going to retell the stories, innit? How she got taken out by a warthog.
Mate, I look back. Sue's gone. I look forward. I
It's
said,
coming at her. I can see it, by the way.
Literally.
Yeah, it's like, and it's got little, like, don't think it's a joke. It's got little husks. What's this called?
Yeah,
Husks,
husks,
isn't it?
yeah.
Yeah, horns slash husks. It got something that can cause damage. That's all I knew, yeah?
So I ran right after. I said, I know him no more, no longer.
Yeah,
I
it's
humbled myself.
crazy.
But where was I? I was on the horse. Yeah, so I've just restarted horse riding and it's going really good, whatever, cool. And you know, with horse riding, yeah, it's mad important. Like how you feel really determines. Like I'm never lying. How like, if you're bugging with the horse is gonna bug with you because you don't know
Yeah.
what you're
Senses
doing.
energy.
Yeah, and you're not telling it where to go, so it's a mess. So I was like not feeling confident. I already messed up a few times. So now I'm that type of character. So I'm bugging more. I'm doubting
Yeah, your
myself.
energy gets thrown off.
And then literally the horse is bugging like in front of me. Like I could see him doing this to the reins
Like,
because
it's
he's
getting
like, what are you
uncomfortable.
doing?
Yeah. He's thinking, get this unconfident thing off
Yeah,
my back.
back.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
So I
Imagine
want-
someone
yeah,
telling you, what are you
yeah,
doing?
You're
So
not even
then-
confident. You're going to come sit on me nervous.
So as I'm doing that, yeah, I'm starting to do a trot with it, yeah, up, down, up, down. My foot comes off the side saddle thing that it's in. The reins slip from my fingers. I lose my balance.
Yeah, you could have got locked off
Like,
there.
Woo! As I'm literally mid-air, I'm thinking, yep, all right, it's literally, I was like,
The
that-
girl
that
that
used
used
to
to walk.
be.
The girl that used to walk. Because you could have got locked.
Legs are over.
baby, they were over. Literally. But
Yeah.
no, the floor's all weak because it's a riding thing. But it was just so embarrassing. Like, you know when you're so embarrassed, you don't feel pain.
Yeah, you just gotta
just
stand
get
up.
up.
You gotta walk it off like
No,
like
I
that.
didn't even walk it off. So you can see, I didn't even walk it off. I sat literally I was laid on the ground, on my back like this.
Oh.
And then the rider was like, you need to get back up, because I was like,
Yeah, her rider's scary as well.
Yeah. He was like, get back up. And my instructor, I was like, I can't. He was like, no, if you don't get on the horse now, you'll never get on it again. Get back up and get on the horse. I was like,
I've
got like
I've
this-
heard that before. No, I've heard that if you drop, the only way to come back on the horse is just.
look, see,
but-
on the horse like. After that, though, I told him.
Did it hurt?
No,
The
like,
drop?
it was just like the impact like that. It hit me after when I was walking home. Now my back hurts. But I got back on like a champ.
That's
and then
what- that's
I
my
was
girl.
like, but I looked at him like this. I said, no more trotting yet. Let's walk. She said, let's walk, please. Let's just go.
That's what she said. I'm just a girl.
I'm just a girl. Please.
Small, please. It's like my third day out here.
And you know how I'd be acting up on horses, but after that I got humbled. I was like, I
Oh,
can't
she
wait
used to
to
act
get
up on
out of
horses.
it.
She used to stunt on me when she was like 10.
Yeah.
She's 10, I'm 15, yeah. And then she had convinced my mum to take her to riding school, innit, yeah?
So she's been riding.
Yeah, but then every time they take her to riding places, they thought I was a worker. Like, I don't know why. Like, I just gave off that vibe, innit? I'm 5 years older than her. They would tell me, grab the horse, walk her around. No, they actually thought I was a joke, man, by the way, because I'm just here, yeah. So I'd walk, so she'd sit on the horse and act like she's doing things, yeah. But really, I'd just be going around with it. And I used to bug out. I used to be like, oh my gosh, he's going to bite my hand. She's going to bite my hand. She'd be like, guys, she thinks all horses eat you. She's a bad my 10-year-old as well. I'm here fighting because I'm always a bit,
Yeah, of course you
yeah. But anyways,
But yeah, so that's how my week has been.
that's a fun.
But other than that,
well, not
like,
fun,
it's
but-
been okay.
Alright,
Quite
cool, that's
mediocre.
good. That's good.
about
My
you?
week has been slow paced, I think. Just been chilling mostly. I need to editing. I was learning how to edit because obviously this podcast is kicking my butt. But it's going good.
You ate it up.
Thank you, man. I try. But yeah, what else was I gonna say? I also started a health challenge in it last week. I did a little bit of a hoo-ha.
Okay.
I acted up a little bit on my, on my TikTok to my little 9,000 kids, yeah. I was like, hey guys, so obviously I put up a screenshot, yeah, and I was like, this is what I'm gonna do to work. Obviously, we've got this little reality star here, like she's just a reality checker, like she just can't. Our whole friendship works, yeah. Me telling her crazy things I'm gonna do, yeah. And her saying, is it a bit overwhelming that you're gonna fail? And I'm trying, and you know me, you know
She's
me.
tactical. Like she's
just smart,
She's
obviously.
smart. She's all about reality. Like,
And I'm
she's a
all
tech
on
girl.
the. This is my current passion, and we're going ham.
Adopt.
You know me. You know when I get excited about something.
Yeah. We have the
It's
same
now. I'm walking twice a day. So obviously, yeah, I started this health challenge and I got inspired by the 75 hard challenge. But that was, I feel, like way too dramatic, even for me. So I realistically tweaked it so that it could be a little bit more something I can do. So rather than 2 workouts a day, when I'm someone who does basically 0 workouts a day, I did 1 workout a day or walk in the morning because I enjoy walks anyways. And then just my focus was on the nutritious meal. Eat 3 times a day rather than girl dinner.
Go dinner.
So I was like, I'm going to eat 3 meals a day. I can get up the rules, actually. They weren't even that bad, I think. One sec.
No, they were bad. It was giving jump before you can walk, jump
in this
before
life,
you
yeah.
can crawl.
And if you don't have haters in this life, they say you ain't popping. But you know the thing is, yeah, let me get...
Nah, we weren't hating.
I know, Jay can get legs. Let me get it. I called it the 30-day Sue challenge. I was gassed. It started on 2nd October to the 1st of November. It was supposed to go on until 45.
Wait. And how many days did you do?
Can you stop, please, so I can tell them what happened here? So it was a 45-minute walk every morning, a workout a day, mixture of gym, swimming and yoga, cooked nutritious meals every day and ate 3 times a day, read 10 pages of non-fiction a day, drink 2 litres of water a day. If one day missed, start all over again.
Okay.
And then the goals were for more routine structure, self-discipline, which I always complain about because my brain, I just do what it wants. Like, there's no line between it. Like, I'll be in gym and something will hurt and it will be like, you don't need, like, why would you have to put yourself in pain? I'm like, bet. Do you get it?
Yeah.
That's always been my problem. And I want to just have a routine to stick to and, like, eat better, not complain about being tired and all the things women complain about. And what you eat is so important. Like, and the book I was going to read for my my non-fiction 10 pages was How Not to Die.
But you did read a few,
Which is a little bit of a put me on. Yeah, I read it. It's got chapters on different diseases and how health ties into it so much more than other things that we're usually told to. And it's written by a doctor. So everything's referenced for my science girl. It's PubMed. So, anyways,
Have you ever heard of the 1, 2, 3 method?
no.
Well, I think that's what it's called. Basically, like, this is what you need to start with if you want to, like, learn discipline. Because discipline is one of the hardest things. Like, little
I
things.
ain't got
Like,
that.
you know when you have, like, a task to do, you think, man, but I want to sit. And then you start sitting.
That's me.
So that's what the 1, 2, 3 method is called. As soon as you start sitting, you have to go, all right, 1, 2, 3, and then
Oh,
get up and
yeah.
just do it.
It's like even waking up
That's what
rather
I
than...
do.
Yes, that's the beta. I think she
That's
wrote the
literally what I
method. You
do.
know that? I think she
Yeah.
wrote the method.
Yeah, literally, like,
I literally listen myself
Yeah.
one.
and it
Let's
works.
go.
Yeah, you have to just go 1, 2, and then you just have to do it. Because otherwise you're
Even-
very
effective.
I'm going to try it tomorrow morning when I wake up.
'cause I was reading this thing,
So, anyways, yeah. So, diet-wise, we are doing bad. We're not doing terrible like we snacking.
What I was saying is, with diet and workout, of course we're not like doing workout as best as we could, yeah. But it's not that you should stop eating. Like, you can't cut all your habits in one day, kind of thing. It's like
But my habits
if
are
you-
not eating. Because I don't snack. You guys have seen it. I'm not a
Yeah,
chocolate
you're not a
Chris
binger.
Brown sit downer.
Mm.
What did I say? Did I say Chris Brown?
Chris Brown.
Hey, yo, I've lost the
Browner.
fucking... I've lost the plot. I meant like a cake sit downer. Maybe I want to indulge in some Chris Brown. The back of my head.
Bad day.
What?
Listen to Chris Brown.
I'm sorry. So, anyways, yeah, yeah, we're not like me and Costa. If we buy a cake, I've noticed, yeah, we have a cake we bought from M&S 5 days ago. It was like one of those we were looking for red velvet, we couldn't find it. Got carrot cake. Wallahi, it's not been opened.
Oh.
Do you get it?
still there.
So our
Yeah.
snack is poor, but our eating overall is poor. You've seen our eat
Yeah.
I eat
one
once a
meal
day.
and it'll cover like it's
Yeah.
not.
Girl
That's not
dinner.
diet. Like, yeah, you're not snacking, but you're not
Breakfast,
getting
lunch,
anything
dinner.
out of the food to nourish your body.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's our week. So I'll see if I want to get back on it because you know me, I just don't like pressure, and I've embarrassed myself on TikTok. There's just up to day 2 content on there. So obviously,
It is
just a girl.
what it
Okay.
is.
I'm
You
just
know-
a girl.
You know what you have to do? Repivot.
Pivot.
Replan.
Yeah.
just a
You're right.
girl.
I'm gonna replan maybe and just like kind of
See
be
what
smarter
worked for
about
you, what
it.
wasn't
Yeah,
working
be
for
more-
you.
be more
The walking was.
realistic,
I
yeah.
just can't get into gym. Like maybe I need to go back to like MMA
Yeah, you
because I used to do mixed martial arts, and I think maybe that could be. And I enjoyed that enough to go every week
Yeah.
and stuff.
Consistent.
Yeah, it's a bit of a costly habit, just like everything is during this year. But
And we
I
just
love
need
it.
to
What's
Get back into swimming properly.
swimming and I think swimming
Again.
MMA. I'm not
Yeah.
a gym girl. Maybe I'll just
No,
need,
I'm
like,
not. Yeah, it's not me. I
Wait,
can't.
I'm not
force
gonna
it.
deadlift that.
Yeah.
It's
So-
just not my bag.
Should we get into our solve the mystery?
I bet. Spader's got something
So
for
today
us.
we're gonna try solve a mystery. That's the game we're opening up with today. We're gonna do a mystery solving game. Let's see who the 2 detectives are.
You guys ready?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm ready. Sorry, I was doing a whole Vogue moment.
I like that.
Aye.
Okay.
Aye. You guys ready? This one's titled "Who was the murderer?"
Mhm.
Okay. A man was found murdered in his own house on a Sunday morning.
Why Sunday? Who did him like that? Okay, go on. Yeah.
That's tactical. It's his wife.
The
Wow, you're already onto her.
Hey, go on.
His wife called the police. The police questioned the wife and got the following alibis. The wife said she was sleeping. The cook said he was making breakfast. The gardener said he was picking vegetables.
Hella man in this house.
Hella man.
Yeah, up.
Hold on.
It was the
The
chef.
maid,
Where?
the maid said she was getting the posts. And the butler, a personal assistant, said that he was cleaning the closet. The police instantly arrested the murderer. Who did it and how did they know?
Calm. Say it again. Say
Sunday,
it again.
Sunday morning,
Yeah.
the wife was sleeping.
Yeah.
I
The
don't
chef-
know where you got that from.
You said
You
that.
said that.
She was sleeping.
Yeah.
No, I said she called the police.
Yeah, but you
Yeah,
said because
then
she
you
was
said
sleeping.
That was her
Alibi. What kind of flipping reader are you?
Oh my god. She was sleeping, guys. My bad.
Is she the murderer then? Because you're moving big.
Mad.
No.
Okay, so
boy
the
is
wife
here.
was sleeping, Sue.
1 second.
The
Okay.
chef said he was cooking, which I find quite dodgy. Because how is he cooking if the gardener was picking vegetables?
Yeah, he was just putting like general vegetables for next week's
What
use.
time was this? And the butler was cleaning the closet.
It was Sunday morning.
Why was the butler cleaning the closet on a Sunday morning?
He's a personal assistant.
So what's our key
I'm not
information here,
sure.
Sue? Sunday morning.
Nah, read it from the top and read it fast.
Okay. A A man was found murdered in his own house on Sunday morning. His wife called the police. The police questioned the wife and got the following alibis. The wife said she was sleeping. The cook said he was making breakfast. The gardener said he was picking vegetables. The maid said she was getting the post. And the butler, a personal assistant, said that he was cleaning the closet. The police instantly arrested the murderer.
It was the maid.
Who did it and how did they know?
It
It was the butler.
It's always butlers though.
Why?
Why?
I think it's the butler because he's cleaning the closet from the blood that he killed the man in.
Oh, he killed him in the closet.
Mhm.
Okay.
That's so.
What do you
that
think?
would be so
Yeah, but
boring
I'm
if
just
that's
so
the
done. I
case.
need to know the answer. What happened?
I think it might be. It's either the chef or the maid. The maid is a bit weird that she's getting meal on a Sunday, and the chef he wasn't cooking. He was cooking on a Sunday. What were you thinking?
Thank you for picking on me. I was waiting for the teacher to do that. I think it's the wife because if she was sleeping, how she called the police.
Oh yeah, that's a really good question, Sue.
That's
No, but she said she was sleeping at the time of the murder. She woke up.
What
Oh,
were
he's
you doing
dead.
at the time of the murder? I was
And the maid was getting the post. It's the maid because there's no post on
That's
a
what I said
Sunday.
on Sunday.
bruv, you guys are too smart.
Is it the maid?
It was the maid, and for that exact reason.
Because I just clocked it's a Sunday.
Who gets
I said
post
that.
on
You
a
know-
Sunday?
You said that as
You
well.
did,
I was
said it
too
weird.
busy thinking that I thought it was mine now.
No,
You can
girl.
share.
I said
we
it's
can
either
share the
chef-
glory.
I said it's either the chef because he wasn't how's he cooking
Yeah,
for
you
Dodgy
answered
or
the
the
maid.
maid because Sunday
Yeah,
who gets
just
post?
clocked. You're smart. You're smart.
Focus said that ain't making sense.
Yeah, love it. That's
Well,
a good one.
Yeah, that was a
I
good
should
one.
go into forensics maybe.
What forensic? Some girl said, yeah, investigator. I'm dying.
That was fun.
We're better than last week.
Oh shush, man.
Listen, I just told you riddles isn't
People
my
have
thing.
told me.
Yeah, riddle.
People said them riddles were whack. I said, mind your business.
Yeah.
I bet.
What we bet?
So I've got am I the asshole for you guys, yeah? So both of you. So cool. Let me read this for you.
Always the arsehole.
Nah, more time
Most
it's they're not
times.
even the asshole. Like, why
You
even
don't think so?
asking? Like, yeah, because you
Okay,
clearly
let's
should not be the asshole in this, yeah.
Sometimes.
Okay, cool. Bear with me. Reddit removed it, but they don't know me like that. They don't know I have screenshots as a backup of the link. So I'm gonna read that to you guys, yeah.
It's the recent one.
I think it's a recent one. Is that interesting that they deleted it? It's 2 days ago, yeah. Ah, that should be interesting. Okay, listen, yeah. My wife Sarah, 39 female, has a son Vicky, 20 male, from her previous marriage. Because of the way my wife and I got together, there was a lot of strife in her divorce from her ex. There was a lot of turmoil in Vicky's life, and he was only 8 at the time. For a few years, my wife tried her best and tried everything to help him, but it was like the more she tried, the further away he got. It came to a head when he was 12 and she caught him trying to smoke, and then he almost broke her jaw when she stopped him. After that, she stopped trying to force the custody and just let him stay with his dad. When he was 14 and we had our son, she sent him a message that his brother was born and that even if he doesn't want to be around her, it doesn't mean he can't love his brother. He just responded back with, "Go F yourself." She tried the same thing 3 years later when our daughter was born, but got no response this time. Well, 2 days ago, she got a call from her ex and he was crying, and apparently Vicky is dying. He has cancer and they found it very, very late, and he's optimistically only got a month left.
Why are you laughing?
From the awkwardness.
Yeah,
She does this. Yeah, not the cancer,
Yeah,
please.
not the
Don't
cancer,
judge her.
no. I laugh when I get like awkward or something's bad situation.
She does
or-
this
yeah,
all the time.
yeah.
So where's it gone? And he's optimistically only got a month left, and he's been begging to see her. So I've told my wife to go and spend the month with him. She can work online for a month, or take leave, or just quit if they don't understand. However, she's refused, and she's used everything from work to needing to take care of our kids to even what if it's just a trick to hurt me more as excuses not to go. At the same time, she keeps crying, muttering about thinking she had more time, ignoring our kids, looking at old photo albums of her and Vicky. It came to a head this morning. I love saying that, isn't it? It came to a head this morning when I caught her having a breakdown in her car before going to work. I begged her to reconsider when I saw, and she called me a beeping beep hole for trying to push her into going. I know he's not my son and I have no rights over him, but not going is tearing her apart. So, am I the
It's
arsehole?
difficult. He's not the
He's
asshole.
not.
He's not
Firstly,
the arsehole.
he might be pushing her a bit too much, maybe.
Because he knows how much she'll regret it.
Yeah, he does.
No matter if
He's
it's
not an asshole for it at all, though. I don't think he is. But it's a sticky situation for her. I get. It's hard.
no matter.
No, I don't understand how it's.
Go on, say your.
No,
yeah.
because it's like it's easy to like from an outer's perspective to see the image of it and be like, oh, like come on, like it's your son and the person's dying. But imagine like what their history might have been like. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
and her
swinging
turmoil.
for her, there might have been
Yeah.
more of a
He was a
madness in there. He was a kid, 100%, and maybe she's not mad at him, but the whole he's still with his dad, the ex. You don't know what their situation.
And it was strife. He said the way
was.
they got together, so maybe it was like
Maybe
kind
a
of
lot
like
happened.
infidelity.
Yeah, maybe a
And
lot
the kid
happened.
Needed
Blames
therapy
Yeah.
instead of like, do you get it being sent
Definitely.
away to his dad? Maybe that made it worse for him. But I understand that there was physical threat there. But when death comes, I feel like sometimes into the topic, it's just not worth it. Like, do you get it? The 4 weeks, or her saying it could be a trick. Even if she goes there and he's not sick or wants to like hurt her, you just say better, you leave
And
again.
it's different as well. It's your son, like,
It's your
etc.
son. He's
But
your
no, but
eldest
what I'm
son. He's
saying
gonna
is
die.
He's not the asshole. She should go see her son, even if she doesn't want to spend a month. She should go for like 2 days, see what the situation is.
She's a
how she
mother.
feels about
Like,
it.
Literally
That means
her
nothing,
son's
though.
last
yeah.
month of
But
birth.
you know, like even
Yeah.
if you and I, like, you were banging me out, for example, yeah, and we just can't see eye to eye anymore. We go 25, 30 years not talking, and then I get a call from my other sister, and she's like, "Yo, like, Kosa's been asking for you." Even if let's say our past was the rockiest, you can imagine, you tried to like hurt me badly, we had to call the police, and then someone tells me you have 4 weeks to live. I just have to drop everything, like, do you get it, and come.
Yeah. But that's you though. And also, how do you know? We've not had the Rockies. You
True.
love me. You're speaking from. She loves.
Calm down.
No, but like you love me. Like I'm your sister. Do you get it? So like you're speaking. That's so dumb. So you're speaking from that.
Said who?
You gotta make it awkward
I'm
now.
sorry, I
Shit.
can't be mature. I'm just
yeah.
not mature.
No, but you get me though. So
Yeah,
you're
I hear
speaking
you. I
from
hear
that
you.
experience.
Yeah, from my
Think
current
about someone in your
emotions.
life, yeah, that you don't like or whatever. Like someone, I don't know if there's.
I'd
anyone.
still go. You know, I'm a bit soft. Like, I'm just, yeah. I'd go. That's what came to mind. I'd go.
Yeah, I'd not be
I
sure.
know. Anyways, a bit of
But-
deep. Am I the asshole? Yeah, but he's not.
He's not
I think
the
he's a good
asshole.
man.
Yeah, he's
and
a good person
he can
for
consider
doing all
her
of that,
other son.
actually.
Hmm.
A
Her
really
son's
good
even
person.
only 20, right?
Yeah, he's
The one that's
20.
dying.
Yeah.
I got
Literally, like
a.
kids should be forgiven.
He's still in his like
her
those
son.
rocky ages as well, isn't it?
I
Like,
think what it is she's embarrassed. She
Maybe
might
it's
have
tense.
some for herself, so she's embarrassed to face him. Because how can you
Yeah.
leave? You get what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
think there's a lot of different ways.
and then you have another, and now you've got a new family with 2
Yeah,
kids, and you're texting me, come, you can
Yeah.
love them anytime. I'll tell you to kick rocks.
Yeah. So I got. It's not am I bugging here, but just crazy question marks. Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I call it. Crazy.
I like that crazy
mark.
question mark.
All right, cool. I got like, I'm gonna start with the story one I saw. I saw this on Reddit and I was just like, what? Like, people are mad. People are mad. So, creaky. I just broke up. With my girlfriend in person, and I was leaving to go on an out-of-state training for my job. I was living with roommates at the time, and they didn't know that I broke up with her before I left. Anyways, I'm gone for about a week, and I'm really. Why are you laughing?
Because she's coming.
You riding? Okay,
Ow.
go on. Anyway, I'm gone for about a week, and I'm really excited to just come back and sleep in my own bed and decompress from
Hear
everything. I came home, I took a shower, and went to take a nap. About 30 seconds
Into the nap?
into my nap.
He's barely fell asleep.
I turned my face over to the other side of the pillow, and something went into my mouth.
Nah, but
You're like,
did he go into bed in the dark?
I pull it out, and I'm pulling it out, and I'm pulling it out, and I'm pulling it out.
What are you telling me?
And it's a really long couple of strands of hair in a ball, and I was confused. I went downstairs and I asked my roommates if they've been in my bed. How did a ball enter like strands? Did you sleep like that for 30 seconds? What did she do in there? Anyway,
He went in there and said,
I went downstairs and
and
asked
then
my
Alpha
roommates
Google it. Yeah.
if they'd been in my bed. They denied it, but said, "Oh, your girlfriend came over a couple of times at night to sleep in your bed because
Couple of times.
a couple of times to sleep in your bed because she missed you."
she's a psycho.
Guys, no, you're not deep enough. How?
Alright, keep going.
It's done.
What?
So how did a ball of hair enter his
No,
mouth?
where's the couple? What's the update?
That's why I
There
found
needs-
it nuts, because what are you
What's
telling
wrong with
me?
her?
Question mark.
She said that's what she said. Couple question marks.
That's what I said, because I'm so... No,
And then what? She didn't say a word.
She never... He was gone for that week. She came, slept in his bed, his
She
pillow,
tried to do his bed.
whipped her hair out on there, told the roommates...
Until
the
it
roommates
became a
didn't
ball.
know.
Until it. Do you know how
Yeah.
much hair you need to make it? Yeah, he's bare
No, guys,
beefy.
it's all bare creepy, because, like...
No, but how much hair did she pull out for it to become a ball?
She know, because she let
She
slept
cut
there for
in
the
it.
2 weeks he was gone. She was rolling in his bed, guys, when he broke up with her.
No, she did something else to his room.
Telling the
so-
roommate, I
Yeah.
missed him, and just sleeping in his bed. That's crazy.
Maybe she,
That's
maybe she
what people
genuinely
get.
missed him and thought it won't harm anyone. I can sleep in his bed while she's getting
See,
over it.
That's-
And
that's-
then,
Terrifying.
See, if
yeah,
you
that's
ever did
really
that,
scary.
I'll
I'm
grab
sorry
you
I
by
said
the
that.
neck like
I'm
that.
sorry I said that. I'm sorry I
That's
said
so
that.
scary. Imagine you're gone somewhere and someone's gulling, rolling in your bed. Anyway,
Screaming.
I'm not done.
Alright,
I've got another one.
they said it. I'm not done.
So, shall I let my co-worker know her nipples shall work?
Already, I'll say yeah to that.
Yeah.
No, but what if she
I'd
wants
say
that?
big fat no.
What if she
Like, what are you
wants
saying?
that?
Air it. Like she
Out
knows.
feet, It's a movement.
What if she wants that?
a movement.
That's what I'm saying.
She's
What if
gonna
she
tell-
wants her
yeah, she's
nipples
gonna
out
tell
and she
them
doesn't want
straight
to wear a
up.
bra? But it depends
No,
when you're
why is my
working as
opinion
well, because I
always a bit
don't think
unruly
so.
here?
Nah,
Pardon?
people-
I'll be like, yo.
No, you're a woman though as
Nah.
well, and it's fine. He's a man. Why are you looking embarrassed? There's a lot of
Yeah.
questions. He feels awkward.
Oh, he's a
like-
man.
Oh,
He should mind his
definitely.
business.
That's what I gathered.
Yeah, he
you
should
know,
mind his business.
Because only a man would write.
Audaciously
Should I
think
let my
about her
co-worker
nips to
know
come
if
back
it's shall
on
work?
right already.
Yeah.
Even ask.
Yeah, you're right.
So a 90-year-old student slept with a 74-year-old man for £400. What's wrong with this? Who got the better deal?
I just want to know why men keep coming on Reddit to write, to think about these kind of questions.
No, it's the what's wrong with this?
It's the, no, it's the,
got the better
who's got the better deal? Like, imagine going home thinking,
No, because
that 70-year-old, 4-year-old,
She made
All
4
bills.
But no, like it's not even. Like,
she
it's-
made 4 bills.
What's even worse is he gave her £400 for that.
Yeah, that's weak, isn't it?
What? Yeah, like
That's
also-
not weak though as well though.
No, it is weak. 400 is nothing in this
Yeah.
economy. Also,
Is it
why
like sex
you-
work? Is it
That's
sex
what I was
work?
about to say. Why you pay? What's okay? Now it's like even weirder.
But listen, we're going to have to ignore that guy's weird thoughts because we're not going to say who got the better
Yeah,
deal.
sorry.
Because what the hell is that?
It's just-
Please stop
it was
thinking
just
about
something
these
to
things at
think
home.
of. I was just like, like
But
why?
hear this. Me and Sue met, the other Sue, met a man on the plane. Yeah. He was sitting beside me and can't remember how he got to talking to him, but he was like, some English man who's got loads of family in America, goes back and forth. And then he started telling us about how his old thing that he was engaged to,
Is he good looking?
nah,
He's black.
a white Englishman, he's Englishest of Englishmen.
Yeah,
Um,
Mr. Key.
And then he, what do you call it? Yeah, he's told us, his old thing, he was bare funny, like, we're not trying to be funny, yeah? And he told us his old thing that he was engaged to, he met her on a flight like this. We're like, right, then what did you do? So we kept talking, I kept going to her seat, she come by to me, it's my seat, we were talking for a time. And then he said, and then guess what I did? I said, what did you
What
do,
did you
Dan?
do?
His name was Dan, innit?
Yeah, Dan.
So what did
Wait,
you
don't make
Shout
that
out.
out.
Nah, shout out Dan, man.
Shout out.
I told Dan ain't listening to this. He was the Englishest of Englishmen. And then, yeah, he was like, you know what I did then say? I said, what did you do? He said, I grabbed her and I kissed her. I started sitting from him like that.
He started looking at you funny.
So then I said, Sue, like,
With consent, right?
and I said, just grabbed her and kissed her.
Cool.
He said,
This
"Thank
was
God it worked."
2000. This was 2000
Cool.
on the dot. It won't work yet.
Cool. No, but like with like.
Yeah, I think she was
him.
feeling it because she got
Okay.
engaged to him, obviously,
yeah, they got
eventually. So I'm sure. And then he's like, basically, shows us a couple because what a gossip. He shows us a couple, and he's like, you know this guy, he's help me out. Some famous rock star. His head's the name's gone now.
David Bowie.
No.
Nah,
Slash.
yeah. Guess what? He shows us Slash's dad. He's friends with him in it, and he goes out to when he went to Italy, and he went out with him for dinner. And there's some young thing sitting next to him. He said, "Guess what? This is his girlfriend." And we're like, "Bro!" Like, and then the
Oh.
guy's 80 something.
Yeah.
He's 50 some years older than her,
Yeah.
right? 50.
Yeah.
Coco, she was 25, 27.
Oh,
Calm.
sorry.
Calm.
She said this is Slash's dad.
He's 80. Am I going to have to take you to therapy?
No, like. So how you're
Coco,
telling-
he's
hold on,
telling
hold on,
me
hold on, hold on.
80.
Let me explain myself. Let me explain.
He was
Wait,
50,
let me.
he was
let me-
nah, think of it like this, yeah. He was 50, years
she was
old
born.
when she was literally
Yeah,
came
but
to
let me
the earth.
explain what I mean.
Alright.
Yeah, let me. Of course, it's nuts. But I mean, calm in the sense that you're.
She's
20,
old enough to
26,
make her
you're
own
old enough to
decisions.
know
That's
that
what we said.
you're not being groomed. And do you get what I'm saying? You're a woman.
Yeah,
Do you know what I'm saying to
They're
you? You're a woman.
Both benefiting
So
from
if
their
that's
their
she's
relationship.
benefiting
Ah,
from it. He's
but the
benefiting.
guy's
If
bare
she's happy-
booky. He asked him like remember he asked him, does anything get like go on and that, yeah, physically.
Oh, sorry.
He's asked if they're physically engaging in anything. That's the best way to put it.
Okay.
And then he was like,
That's what it is. It's good.
so yeah,
Sexual
fair enough.
intercourse.
And then what do you call it? He said, no, they're just basically boys, but they're
Cap.
girlfriend and boyfriend. There's intimacy on a Love Is Blind thing.
Yeah.
Cap.
You could that say we don't need to do all of that.
Yeah, that's what she told. No, genuinely, that's what she told him.
Look at me.
CAP. Big cap.
Cap.
Big cap.
But
Big
if that's what
cap.
they're doing, maybe then. But I smell cap. Look, cheese. All right.
Alright, cool. Moving on to some candid currents, yeah. Let's talk why. Why does Jada Pinkett Smith like to embarrass Willard?
Oh my God.
Why does she do that to my boy?
Again and again. And again.
I'll sue her. What's wrong with Jada Pinkett Smith?
No, but let's talk about what's wrong with Jada Pinkett
No,
Smith.
it's too much. It's truly too much. You know, it's emotional.
She made
abuse.
her daughter write a letter to Tupac. We ignored her. Will laughed at the joke that Chris made. Then she looked at him like my mum does. Then he slapped him. Then she came and put the man at a red table where his eyes were redder than the table. And spoke entanglement. She was nursing our boy August Alsina. But then it became an entanglement. And now she tells us, yeah, 7 years.
The thing
Completely
is-
separated, like a divorce. Why does she laugh like? Why does she? Why
No,
is she
no, no,
talking
it's
like
like this,
that?
look.
She loves it.
Yeah.
Right. What are you doing? No, she truly like. I'm not gonna say too much because it's a
Passionate around the
nice
subject.
space. But I really don't like Jada Pinkett Smith. Willard. Yeah, Smith has our hearts. We are a big fan of Will Smith. He slapped Chris Rock. He shouldn't have, but chat shit get slapped. And I will always stand by Will Smith.
She's a bad girl, you know that. Sorry
No,
guys,
but for real,
it's
like
East
you
London and her
shouldn't slap
jumping out.
people. I get it, but I don't care if it's at the Oscars or not. You shouldn't slap people.
Yeah, you shouldn't
But,
slap people. Full stop.
You know, he was going through stuff, and I'm not excusing it. But point being is, I love Will Smith as an actor. I always will, and he just seems like a nice guy. Jada Pinkett Smith is doing too much. To me, it's emotional abuse. Yeah, might sound
At this
dramatic,
point.
but it's too much. It sounds like it looks like emotional abuse, and everyone's endorsing on it.
Smells like it.
Yeah, and these media, these people. He was on a red table talk, like nearly crying and breaking down, and like, why is she using that? And
Yeah,
it feels
that
like
was
she
tense.
keeps using Will Smith's name for relevance publicly.
100%.
It just feels like I don't hear anything else about Jada Pinkett Smith unless she's publicly humiliating him.
Yeah.
This
That's
is
the
too
truth.
much. It's too much. I didn't know about the Chris thing. It looked like it was. I thought it was a skit. You knew it wasn't a skit. Oh well, Chris tried to move to me, insinuating that maybe that's why Will
That was
Smith-
so random. She told us he called her up for a date. Why can't celebrities just keep their private business private?
No. Also, most celebrities do. She wants to be relevant, and the only
her
way she
bag.
could do
You
it
think
is
so?
Will Smith's a bigger, like he's a more household name than her. She only exists because of Will Smith. What are you looking at like that?
Your face, sorry.
What is it hot? But no, Jada Pinkett Smith only exists because of Will Smith now, more so.
I was looking at your dyed eyebrows.
No, but tell me what else she does other than.
Girls Trip. Red Table. But I don't want to slander her too much because
Yeah.
she's
Easy on
someone who
women,
might be
easy on
going
women.
through her own thing, but she
Yeah.
needs
To start.
to chill.
Yeah, 100. And stop repeating things like I'm a DJ.
Even the internet is tired at this point.
Yeah.
Oh.
Listen, did you see that thing where when the Twitter when they saw Jada Pinkett Smith, Will Smith, Chris Rock,
Have you seen that?
it's
That's
trending
hilarious.
again because honestly that was like my reaction when someone sent it to me. There's so much more bigger things happening in the world. I couldn't give a hell about
Yeah,
Jada
literally,
Pinkett Smith.
especially now.
Cool. I was gonna say also, did you guys see the TikToker exposed for racism?
Who's this?
Have you guys seen London and Olivia by any chance?
No,
They
not
wouldn't really
TikTok.
normally be on our FYP. I can't remember how I came across it. Yeah. So there these two lovely couple. Well, she's racist. I shouldn't say lovely, but anyways, yeah. They were these two very aesthetic women. They're in a couple, and they had recently got married. Their wedding was everything you can imagine. So influencer's wedding would be. Yeah. They have two different looks. They're cute, whatever. Then one of them has a very southern like accent. She's from down there somewhere, Mississippi things. Yeah. And they uncover on the day of her wedding or the day after a bag of racist tweets. Yeah, let me give you guys an example of the things that they
No.
were saying.
Do we want to hear it?
I don't even know if you guys want to hear it, but just a little bit. Yeah.
So the other wife found the racist tweets.
Nah, someone you get famous enough, someone will go dig on you.
They should have kept
Yeah,
that
but you
within
should
private.
never.
Yeah, they
no, you should not be racist.
Yeah,
She said.
that's it.
She said, T, what are brothers for? And it's her brother saying, 30 ninjas better hop off your Insta before I whoop that ass. But he didn't use ninjas. You can imagine what he used.
You know what he used.
Yeah. So, and more of those. And what I want to tell you guys about it is the fact that... Raw. Okay, sorry. And then what do you call it? So people are divided as usual and everything, yeah.
What's there to be
They're
divided
like,
about?
why would you guys unleash this when you guys know this is not the best time to unleash this. She just got married. You couldn't guys wait until after the honeymoon.
Sorry.
Oh,
And guys,
Also
what
a
I'm
racist.
showing you guys is a quarter, if not like braziest thing. She'll just be using that N-word.
Are they both Caucasian?
Yeah, they're both.
Of course.
I'll show you guys exactly how they look.
So
I
one
brought
could
you
be
that, and I'll
yellow.
put that.
So imagine that the other one was black.
Look, Coco.
It's the blonde one, isn't it?
Nice, blackhead.
If you ask me, it came perfect timing.
Do you think so?
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
what people
so
are saying.
Evaluate.
People are saying this cancellation culture go too far.
There's being held accountable, and then there's being cancelled. You are literally racist. You shouldn't be.
But
like,
people are also saying this was 10 years ago. She was 16 at the time.
Why did she not delete the tweets?
I think we knew better at 16.
See, I know. I know 16 right from wrong.
To be-
I know what's being homophobic. I know what's being.
People
racist,
always
I know
lean
what
on the
being-
fact that they were young and it was a bit more appropriately or accepted to be. So, but now that means you still hold the same thoughts, but you're censored.
Exactly.
The world's
Yeah,
stopping you,
Exactly.
but inside you're racist.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And also, if you didn't and you knew that, you would go back and delete it. It's like if you post
Yeah,
a selfie on
exactly.
Instagram and it's cringe to you now, or you're gonna go find that picture and delete
I
it.
think
Do you
tweets
know what I mean?
maybe because us three aren't really big.
No, but so you
Tweeters.
knew that you have been going mad and like going ham at a certain period of your time, and now you're famous.
True.
You just still like, you know what I'm saying? You don't care enough. It was so easy to, so naturally forgot.
Yeah, yeah. It was
about
just,
Yeah.
I hear it. Because if you knew that's how you behave, you'd at least
You'd
write
be
the
like,
N word.
oh.
15 tweets would come up. You're like, oh, it was a bit
ooh,
problematic,
I was
wasn't I?
mad. Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Tuesday, are we going?
I saw.
Calm. Go
I
on,
saw.
Coco.
I thought this is interesting. Just to restate how much of a mess this country is. Rapists, burglars, and criminals to be spared from jail next week as prison reach capacity.
That was literally my next one,
Wow.
Coco. Can you believe that? Because
Because
what
what?
are you telling me?
Talking about
No, they're just gonna be. Rapists roaming.
But why can't we
As in-
release the people in there for possession?
exactly for minimal crimes.
I'll even take the ones that did Barry. Like, do you get it? Like, we're gonna the robbers,
Rapists.
rapists,
Burglars, even rapists and criminals.
Why did they write and criminals? Aren't they all criminals?
Defendants, but I think murderers they mean. Defendants who have been found guilty of serious crimes like rape and burglary
That's what I
will
was
wait
gonna
longer next week
Got
because there's
Next
overcrowding
week.
in the UK prison. There's
Yeah, apparently, like-
overcrowding.
And I wonder how they're gonna pick.
How are they even
use
gonna
and who
sort
not.
that? How do you
I wonder-
sort that
I
now?
wonder what demographic.
Majority are
of
in the
people.
prison.
So cool. Let's now move on to. 1 second. yes, so let's move on to pod on pod. So where we, you know, put you onto a pod that we found interesting from our pod. So Kosar has something for us today.
Yep. So it's called Trojan Horse. A friend of a friend recommended it to me before I did this play called Wordplay, and I haven't finished it yet. But I am 3 episodes in. I hope to finish it. I've been on it for months. Remember, I was listening to it in a room. But it's really interesting. I don't want to give too much about it away because it's like one of those pods where if you listen to it, you find out about it. Actually, I'm not going to give anything about it away. So yeah, definitely watch Trojan Horse. The same person who did Serial did it.
That's good.
And it is truly, really good. Like, it will keep your mind going. So Trojan Horse.
Yeah, the productions are always so good.
So
isn't it?
good. Like how they...
So like,
journalism podcast. I've had so
and how it's
interesting.
stories. I love
Find
those.
this person, chat to this person, and it's just, it's really good.
That's good. Thank you for that. So yeah, Trojan Horse. I'll give it a listen as well. So then I'll let you know how I think. If you're down, so you should do it.
I think you will too.
Also, put us on.
Put me on. Put me on. Okay, you put us on today because last week it was me.
Calm. This is a cheeky put me on from
Cheeky.
me, yeah? Because guess what I'm about to put on, yeah? The book that you have that I haven't read. Isn't that a crazy put on? No. Help me out with the circle.
The what?
Creative one. And I'll tell you the story right behind them putting us on.
Creative act of being.
Tell me the name.
The creative act of being.
Oh, the creative act of being.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So my put me on for the week.
The creative way of
The creative way of being, I think. So my put me on for the week is the creative act, a way of being. The only reason I put this book on is I actually discovered it on Kosar's bookshelf.
Shout out Jordan.
Last week. And then I was like, what's this? It looks so interesting from the cover. It's just a grey with a circle. It's not something I normally, gravitate towards. I like a good drama or something that catches my eye. And then she was like, no, I've heard it's a great book. You haven't read it, right?
No,
I've
already gone through a bit of it.
A bit of
so
it? You enjoying it?
Yeah, it's the type of book you don't read in one, if that makes sense, but you take bits from. Have you seen the...
Yes. So the only reason, because I wouldn't have read it even after the conversation we had, because obviously, as you guys know, Kosar is a creative and I am not so much of a creative.
She is.
So I just thought like it's not written for me type of thing. So what was I going to say?
Wait, real quick. Sue is a creative. Everyone's a creative. I know it sounds
That's what the guy said to me that I'm about to tell the story.
Yeah, and she's definitely a creative. She's like literally one of the best writers I know.
Literally.
And that's a creative. Everyone living is creative. Do you get it? But anyway,
That's what the boy said. So, not the boy. Let's move on.
Oh,
Yeah, I need to stop calling men boys. I just do that for fun. It's my way of getting back at them. Anyways, yeah. So I had thought it won't like resonate with me, or I may not pick up the most from it. Like I said, because I don't regard myself as a creative being in academia for so long. But then I left it. I didn't think of the book again. I just saw it cool, moved on. Me and Kosa talked about it. Then my book club had a read and reclaim. Shout out casual readers. So they had a read and reclaim recently, and I went there reading my book. They gave us some good books as well. And the founder, I was talking to the founder's boyfriend. His name I think was Koji. I forgot. I don't want to just call him that. So he was reading it.
Sick.
Yeah, he was reading it and he's literally towards the end and he looked so engrossed in it. I kept trying to get, we were talking about other stuff like Top Boy and stuff, and I felt like at some point I was distracting him because he was really I think he had like 2 pages left type of thing. And I didn't want to distract him because he looked like he was enjoying it so much. But I just asked him at the end, like, my sister has this book, I saw it on her shelf, is it good? And he said, I'd recommend anyone and everyone read this book. He said it's amazing. And then I told him the same thing, like, I don't think I'm a creative, that's why I wasn't going to read it. He said, nah, like, you are. Like, he said everyone's a creative like to a certain point. Do you get it? And he was, the way he looked, like he just that book, I was like, yeah,
I've been reading
my next read.
It really is
after
really,
Open Water.
I think you'll really like it. Like, and it's one of them ones you can read it with. Open Water will suck you in though, but it's one of them ones you can read in segments. Like, you just take so much. Like, it's really rich.
Oh, really? Okay, see, maybe
because what does it mean to be a creative? Like, we only know it from like if you're at paper,
like literally if you do something creative
if
industry.
Tech is creative. You're literally creating
code
something.
and stuff.
You're creating code. You get on everything's creative.
Yeah, it would be nice to see the world in a different light and like I love a book or a watch that I can pick something up from.
Yeah.
Where I'm just like,
Yeah,
do you get it?
He writes it. It's just so simple. You're like,
there's a book I can recommend, another book I can recommend actually while I'm here. We love a good read here, clearly. We're just recommending books. But let me get it, because I even have random segments of it screenshotted. I've showed you on my important things page. It's got a funny name.
What's it about? Do you know?
The it's about this guy from Silicon Valley, and then you know how they like their little startups, they love their businesses, but it's called the Almanack of Naval Ravikant. So Naval is the man that the book is based on, and it's a guide. So the Almanack of Naval Ravikant, a guide to wealth and happiness. The guy's an entrepreneur, he's a philosopher and an investor. He's come from like a first gen background. I think India it was where he came from, and he literally makes it out and stuff. And it's the whole purpose of the book is to educate people on money, because money is something that we're not really taught about enough. I feel like financial being literate financially and also nutritiously, two elements that sometimes a lot of first gen people don't have, because other people are picking up these kind of things from their parents, whereas our parents were focused maybe on other ways of living or survival, so we wouldn't have had these chances. And I really enjoyed it. He literally, I feel like it's not a book I would normally
and you were screenshotting, you kept
and I kept them with me. I should actually look into the man, because you never know if the man could be problematic after. But I resonated with the words in it. Him saying money won't ever buy you happiness. Like if you ever go into any sort of journey, don't go. You're going there to smoothen up the friction of life. Obviously, life will just be a bit easier with the access to money. But he said most of the rich things, obviously, like we know, is the things you can't buy, and like your body, treat your body well. He's got rules, he's got different chapters. So yeah, just check it out. I enjoyed it. I finished it, and I never finished non-fiction.
Yeah, and I think you sent me is this quote from the book?
Yes, read it out for us.
And it's one of my screen lockers because it just was
I
so
send it to my
good.
siblings whenever I see something. I'm just like,
I love it. He says, the present is all we have. There is actually nothing but this moment. No one has ever gone back in time, and no one has ever been able to successfully predict the future in any way that matters, literally. The only thing that exists is this exact point where you are in space at the exact time you happen to be here.
It's a good. I really like everything I pick up from it. I'm just like, I hear I hear it because there's so much. Well, you don't come from certain backgrounds. There's so much you aspire to in terms of fulfillment. Or you'll feel accomplished if you do that, or you'll be happy if you do this.
It's like a never-ending,
do you get it?
New
It
thing.
helps with helps you feel content.
If it helps you, like, yeah, I'm here now, but I'll be there. And if I'm rich like them, or I'm doing this like them, then I can be regarded as successful.
What is success?
What is like success? Like, do you get it? And everybody has something to complain about, in the sense where you have to take life with its good and its bad sometimes, and thinking of yourself more. So I remember a girl came up to me at uni once, and she was like, "Oh, by the way, I think you might be a stoic." And I was like, one thing about Adam people, they're just gonna tell you what you are, because you don't even know me like that. But anyways, not on a defensive. So basically, stoicism is a way of, let me find the actual definition, because I didn't know what it was before she had told me that. Because people at my uni,
is it someone who has like a specific belief in something, or is like,
it's like, it's a way of life. So stoicism teaches the development of self-control and fortitude as a means of overcoming destructive emotions. The philosophy holds that becoming a clear and unbiased thinker allows one to understand the universal reason, logic. So it's like someone, when a situation happens, they say, "No, oh my God, like the world's over," or like, "How could this happen to me?" It's someone that sometimes feel like they can, I think, people can generally feel like they can bend the world to them, whereas I run a little bit on the, I want to say I'm a stoic, I don't know anything much about stoicism, but I run more on the, okay, this has happened, what can I do, rather than dwell on the emotions around it.
Very
which
much
is,
like that.
do you get it? So she read me from when everybody was, I guess, panicking and dying from my masters. But then I went and I read a book, actually. Sorry, I'm getting so distracted, but my brain always does this. Let me show you guys. It's so interesting because a lot of the things that were on the book resonated with Islam, and sometimes a lot of, I felt like, life things, meditation, like, what's good, intermittent fasting. There's just so many things sometimes where I'm just like, it's my way of life, not because I'm maybe a stoic or whatever, or the sense of peace doesn't come from there, but from the teachings of the religion I follow. But I liked it. It was saying like rewire your brain. The book was even interesting because it's just said the things we're used to. Like it's called the Practicing Stoic, and it would just say things like, "Oh, rewire your brain. Is a situation happening? Da da da. What can you work? What can you change? Don't dwell on the things you can't change." And I was like, we're all a bit like that, isn't it?
Yeah,
so, yeah.
I think no, to a certain extent. I think like some humans are very different, like in the way they react to things. Some are very in their emotions about things. Some are quite like, and it both has a good and a bad.
It's a spectrum, isn't it, of emotion versus logic. I feel like sometimes.
100%.
But you're gonna say something.
I think like people that follow Islam tend to, you know, not dwell on why is this happening to me, but rather, you know, this happened for a reason, and it will all be like it's happening for a reason, and it will all be okay in the end. You know? And then that way you don't dwell in the moment so much. Whereas if you don't, if you don't
have a certain belief system,
then sometimes everything feels
now
like it's doubling down on you, so heavy, and you just don't know how to react to that emotion.
Yeah, and one of the quotes now when I open on where I was is, if any external thing causes you distress, it is not the thing itself that troubles you, but your own judgment about it. And this, you have the power to eliminate now. Because you just think, you know me, I like a good think. Like if something goes left, like even when my editing got wiped, my clip, then I won't think like, I'll think, but then rather than dwelling on that, and getting caught in it, I'll be like, raw, things happen to computers, should have backed it up.
I know you.
But I've learnt so much from Premiere Pro that now I can move on.
Yeah,
so
a bit
it's
more
a nice
positive in that sense. But life is all about perspective, isn't it? It's really
100%.
hard to follow that sometimes, but it's just I guess how you see that thing is then how you believe it, or like how you deal with it.
Like Love is Blind, Sue. You're on a different parallel. And I'm all x-axis and all y-axis. You're that guy. Coco, you should see that scene.
That is a great
some guy tried to come to him about his girl on a you're like, she's a bit tapped. That's basically what he was saying to him. He said, life's perspective, isn't it? Guess we're all on different parallels.
You're not on my axis.
He said, she's the y-axis, you're the x-axis, and I'm the z-axis. So I guess we're on different parallels. The guy was baffed.
But I hear it.
And he left him. The other guy couldn't say nothing.
He said, damn, so y'all meant for each other. And he left.
Yeah.
Because that's a crazy bar.
Me and Spade was shocked. We paused it. We reran it.
Bad man, though.
He is a bad man, that boy. He's young, though. Thank you so much for listening. That's episode 2 done with my favourite co-sad. You want to say anything?
Yeah, thank you guys for listening. It was fun. Liddy. Let us know if you want more, what else you want more.
Yes.
The next episode's going to be super exciting.
We're always trying to improve. So we love feedback. If you guys enjoy a certain segment or certain conversations and you want to see more of that, just drop us a message, hearthis.pod on Instagram, and we'll get back to you on that. And subscribe. Please rate us on Spotify or any audio platform you listen on. It helps and we get to see how the show's doing, and it can be recommended to other people. We also wanted to say that currently with what's going on, we just wanted to kind of put a word out there for all of our listeners. We know it can be such a hard time sometimes opening up our people's social media platforms and seeing all the chaos that's going in the world, all the hurt, all the pain. And so we just wanted to share a few words with that. Even though it can be painful to see, it is realistically what's happening. Some people are living that kind of truth. Our prayers are with people in Afghanistan. Our prayers are with the people in Palestine. And if anyone is still calling it a conflict or feels like maybe they can be neutral about the topic, I feel like it's something that you should go out of your way to go find channels to educate yourself on. It's no one's responsibility to educate anyone, and we all go out there and find information ourselves. So go out there, find unbiased information, find a varying amount of information so that you can also piece up the information together. And I thought we could recommend you on this podcast just a few places for you to go learn for yourself what's going on and understand where you want to stand.
So we'll just be putting a few links at the bottom on the bio.
Yes, we're going to put it on the bio for
on
you.
our Instagram, on our YouTube. There'll be different links that you can read from that are unbiased and that are fundamentally just the facts, and a few places to donate as well, because as we know, Afghanistan are really going through it with
Second
earthquakes, so they're going to need a lot of aid, as well as Palestine, who now have no fuel, no water, no electricity, no food, literally everything of human
Under
decency
siege,
and
yeah.
living and surviving, and they are literally under siege
Yeah.
and being wiped out as we speak. So any little thing helps. So yeah, I just want to say, like, we really have to do our right reading.
And for humanity, just, you know, sometimes being silent on any matter isn't going to help anyone, even if you may feel like you're small, it's just me, or who am I to make a change, or what can I do to help. Awareness is something, using voice is something, using any platform you have is something, and just picking, you know, where, like, what's humane, I guess. And also saying that, I just wanted to quickly say a good page that you can find immediate and quick information to get yourself started on is at busayotwins, who I recently started following, because I feel like the information that she does actually present is very well written, very easy to understand, and balanced on both levels, because there is also some, you know, there's hurt also, and some captivation and hostages. There's a lot that you have to resonate on as humans, but there's a power balance and there's other things to look at. So please do so for yourself and get educated. Thank you so much for listening. I know it's a heavy note, but it's a realistic note to end on. And have a lovely week. We will be in your ears or on your screen again next week.
Just real quick as well, I just want to say, everyone who's also seen all of this on social media, I hope you're all right. Take a breather. It's okay to take a break sometimes from all of it, as well as standing for what you stand for. And drop us a message at any time if you want to, like, talk about anything.